And we're back for week 5.
Oh!
Okay, informative speech week. Wave. Good wave, everyone. You laid out on the field. So, the stages of grief are universal and experienced by people from all walks of life. According to the website Psych Central, the stages of grief are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. We all have many forms of grief in our lives, and fortunately, some more than others. But one form of grief comes from balding at a young age. Unfortunately, I experienced this tragic misfortune when I was in my early 20s. Now, to give you a little rundown on and a little information on male pattern baldness, there's many different reasons for it. Some of it is reaction to medications such as cancer treatment. Another is stressful situations in your life and an unhealthy diet. And last, which in my case, is hereditary. So, to give you some other statistics on male pattern baldness, it affects 35 million Americans today, and at age 35, 40% of males have experienced some form of hair loss, and at age 60, it is 70%. So it affects a lot of people, but some of you are luckier than others and can beat the statistics. So, when I found out I was going bald, the 5 stages of grief set in my life. Stage 1, denial. Yeah, there's no way I'm going bald. No, there's no way. It can't be me. I'm a pretty good guy. I do sports. I work out. I have a pretty healthy diet sometimes, but I just didn't want to accept it. I mean, it was a tragic thing. I mean, how many guys go bald when they're in their early 20s? I thought my life was over, so I didn't want to accept it, and I was in the denial stage until a little sign of significant receding hairline started to set in, and then I became angry. Next stage, anger. I was really mad at everyone. Just kidding, I wasn't mad at anyone. I was just really mad about the situation. It was rough. I thought, this is depressing. Even though we're in the anger stage. But this is depressing. This sucks. I just had a bad attitude about it. And I was just angry at the situation. And then once a few more hairs dropped out, I reached the bargaining stage. I was on my last limb before depression. The only thing I could do is pray to the good Lord to give me luscious locks like Thor. Except brown hair. Because I don't think I'd be a good blonde at all. But he did not answer my prayers at all. And he said, well, tough luck. So, after a few more hairs pieced out on my head, depression set in. I cried for 1 minute straight. One Tuesday morning. And it was terrible. I thought, why me? No girls. I'm never going to have a girl who's going to like me because they have nothing to hold on to, if you know what I mean. Maybe. But it was just a depressing time for me, and I didn't know how to get over it. It was just, it was hard. So a lot of people, could be a long stage when they're going bald at a young age. But it didn't last too long for me because I reached the acceptance stage. I thought, this sucks, but I can live with it. I'm cool with it. And from what I hear, you know what girls love more than hair? A nice hiney, I think. So, for all you out there who are also struggling with what I struggle with, best thing you could do is accept it and you move on. Believe bald is beautiful, which we all know that's not true, I think. But what you got to do is realize that we're not all Zac Efrons floating around in this world. Even though he might have emotional flaws. But what you got to do is you got to live life to the fullest, be confident in yourself, accept going bald at a young age or just going bald in general, and soar to the highest heights like a bald eagle. Pun intended. Here's the audience one more time. Thank you for listening to the informative speech, everyone. See you later.